Okay, I think we're ready to go. I also made myself some hot chocolate. But hi, welcome to my channel. I am Josefine, or Josefine. You can call me however you want or pronounce it however you want. But I'm quite excited for this video today because I got my hands on the inheritance games. I've seen it all over TikTok, and when I tell you I wanted it because it sounds like the movie Knives Out with Chris Evans, Daniel Craig. Yeah, all of those people. Don't start with me right now, Siri. It reminded me of that movie, and that movie is one of my favorite movies. So, of course, I was intrigued when I heard the plot. So, you're reading this, and I'm very excited. So, if you want to see it or follow me on this journey, then like this video and subscribe, and I will catch you on the reading side. Okay, we're starting it on the floor here. So, I'm very excited to start this series because, as I mentioned, it reminds me of Knives Out, but the synopsis is: Avery Grams has a plan for a better future, survive high school, win a scholarship, and get out. But her luck changes in an instant with billionaire Tobias, because I would say Tobias. Hawthorne dies and leaves her virtually his entire fortune. The only catch: Avery must move into his sprawling mansion full of secret passages, riddles, and codes. Ooh, it's a mystery. I love that. Okay, fortunately for Avery, Hawthorne house is also occupied by the family that were just disinherited. The drama. This includes the 4 Hawthorne grandsons, dangerous, magnetic boys who grew up with their expectations that one day they would inherit billions. Here, a parent Grayson is convinced that Avery is a con woman and he's determined to take her down. But his brother Jameson views her as the grandfather's last hooray. Like in hooray, or I don't know. A twisted riddle, a puzzle to be solved, caught in a world of wealth and privilege with danger around every turn. Avery will have to play the game herself just to survive. Like, that sounds intriguing. So I think we should just go and read it and see how it goes. I believe it has... I'm sitting in a very awkward position right now because I was ready to leave. I believe it's going to be a really quick read. It only has 372 pages, so not too long. I'm also kind of excited to read it because I know it's brothers, and I'm kind of loving brother drama, or like brother love triangle drama. Like, I know people have their fetishes or like their categories on, you know, like which site, but I'm not going there. I'm not. Okay, let's go and read. I still have not gotten better at using lighters, but I have this that have just stopped working. Nice. Okay. Oh, wait. Look at this. And then there were lights. Love that for me. Do we see it back there? Yeah, somehow. But it smells good. Okay. The inheritance games. Let's go. I need my headset as well. Every time I am listening to something or hearing music, all I can think about is the TikTok sound. This is music! But I have actually not seen Stranger Things yet. I know, controversial. I found the Inheritance Games book playlist. Bless you who made that. Also, I think I'm going to annotate it. I will do that. Yeah, so far I'm just on page 52. What was her name? Avery has just opened the letter from Tobias or Tobias. Yeah, what would you do if you inherited like $46 billion from a family you don't know, and you're in the same room and they just disinherited everything? I don't know what I would have done. But so far, I'm quite hooked. But also, hold on. Can we talk about that teacher who made exams so hard no student would get a perfect score? Isn't that like illegal? I don't know, but I know if my teacher would do that, it would be over. But also, I'm not the kind of student to get perfect scores anyways, like it wouldn't really happen, and I wouldn't know it either. If you don't get any perfect exams from beforehand, how would you know? You know, my brain is braining today. Yes, that candle has become my whole entire life purpose. I love it. It also smells so nice. I'm on page 106 or 106 or chapter 26. Yeah, I'm very invested to say the least. But also Jameson. I kind of vibe with him. And also I like that he is calling her Mystery Girl. Like, I don't mind it. I think it's kind of cute. I'm starting to really like him. And I'm also kind of into if Nash is as good as he seems. The same goes with Jameson. Like, he seems too good to be true as well, even though I really like him. But like, I feel like he's going to do something. Like, something bad. I had just totally forgotten to put on my fireplace, and that's rude. That's rude. Okay, I have to be totally honest. So far, I feel like the book is just like a big maze in a good way. Because every time you take a turn or something, it's like something new. Like a new road, or you get answer to something. It's like it never stops. That when you figure something out, something new happens. Like right away, where you're like, oh wait, what? So I feel like it's kept me hooked all the way through. At least halfway. I'm on page 162. I'm hooked. Like, to be honest, I think this is one of my favorite YA mystery books so far. Or it could very fast become one. I'm pleasantly surprised by it. I didn't think I would enjoy it so much because I thought it would remind me way too much about Knives Out. But it doesn't. It really doesn't. I think at least I'm going to read some more because I feel like I can't put it down because I want to know everything. And I do think she's part of the Hawthorne family. I do think so. But I don't know how yet. But I do think she's part of the family somehow. We just have to keep on to figure it out. Still like Jameson. But I feel like he has some issues. Hello. I just came home. Because today I wanted to channel my main character energy, so I went to the library and read. So I am on chapter 73 and I'm going to call it, I think this is going to be one of my favorite YA mystery novels, or not just novels, series. Nash is giving me weird vibes, I don't know why. Very invested. But also, I got some mail, so I thought I would show you and do a little haul. Bought mugs on Starbucks because I thought they were adorable. Like, look at that! Ain't that adorable? I bought 2 of them. I got a new book in the mail and I'm not quite sure which it is. So it's going to be a surprise. I know I bought a lot of Christmas books or winter themed books, but I thought I would do kind of like a reading vlog on Christmassy or winter themed books for a week. What are you? Oh, it's one of the Christmas books. Once Upon a December. This looks so cute. That was my little haul for today. But yeah, that is also my update on so far on the book. Hello! I just came home, so that's why I'm looking kind of rough, or at least I feel rough. But yeah, I threw on some cozy clothes, made myself a hot chocolate, and it was delicious. I have to show you. I got myself a handy cam, and I am obsessed. I mean obsessed. So you're definitely going to see more handy cam shots. I don't care if they are bad. It's just so fun to hold. I feel like such a dad on vacation, and I love it. And that sound! I didn't finish it yesterday. So, today's plan is finish this one, get it done, and move over to the next one. I have 70 pages left, so it should be relatively quick to get done right now. I have an update. I'm done with the Inheritance games and I loved it. I don't want to spoil anything because I think you just have to enjoy this book without like any spoilers, so you get the experience of just following the journey and finding the answers to the questions, and like I want to give you the opportunity to experience the journey this book was, and I loved it. I also started on, I just lost my bookmark, that is lovely. Okay, which page am I on? Okay, I have lost my bookmark, I don't know where it has gone, but it's okay. Oh there, wait, I found it, why is it there? I started the Hawthorne Legacy yesterday. I think I read about 30 pages and I went to town today because I had a therapy session, and after I actually went to the library again because I really enjoyed it. It was such a nice just vibe sitting at a library and just read. I don't know, like I really enjoyed that environment, so I'm definitely going to do that more. But I read about 60 pages, or I stopped at page 91 before I had to meet up with my mother. One of the theories I had in this book, they are starting to theorize on in this book. But yeah, I had a feeling like it had to be something there. But I didn't expect it to be the chess player. The synopsis. Overnight, Avery Grams went from sleeping in her car to billionaire Harris. Now, ensconced in a world of opulence, riddles, danger, and family secrets, Avery is on the hunt for the one person who might hold answers to all her questions, including why eccentric billionaire Tobias Hawthorne left his entire fortune to Avery, a virtual stranger instead to his daughters and 4 grandsons. Grayson and Jameson Hawthorne pull Avery in different directions as she works through puzzle after puzzle. Nothing is as it seems, and it's getting harder to tell who her allies are and who will stop at nothing to see Avery out of the picture by any means necessary. I can tell you one thing, so far I really enjoy the kind of chemistry or the situation what's happening between Avery, Grayson and Jameson. I like that. I think it's cute, I really enjoy that. But yeah. I thought I would continue reading because I really want to get at least halfway through or to page 200. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Or actually I could get done with it today. To inherit billions, all Avery Grams has to do is survive a few more weeks living in Hawthorne House. The paparazzi are dogging her every step. Financial pressure are building. Danger is a fact of life, and the only thing getting Avery through it all is the Hawthorne brothers. Her life is intertwined, she knows their secrets, and they know her. But as the clock ticks down to the moment when Avery will become the richest teenager in the world, trouble arrives in the form of a visitor who needs her help, and whose presence in Hawthorne House could change everything. It soon becomes clear that there is one last puzzle to solve, and Avery and the Hawthorne brothers are drawn into a dangerous game against an unknown and powerful player. Riddles upon riddles, secrets upon secrets. In this game, there are hearts and lives at stake, and there's nothing more Hawthorne than winning. I am done. Oh, I loved it. Okay, I will talk more about it tomorrow, but I loved it. Oh. Yeah. I'm done. I am done. And I am bittersweet about it because I am happy I read the series, but I'm so sad that I'm done because I want more. And I just saw on TikTok or Twitter that a 4th book is going to be released Either it is called the Hawthorne Brothers or the Brothers Hawthorne, which is going to be a book about the brothers, and that means more of Jameson and Grayson. Like, I know for a fact I'm going to snatch that up the moment it gets released. But first of all, I'm just going to give you a few thoughts. I'm not going to review it because I want this to be spoiler free. Because I want you to experience of reading this series. And yes, I wish I could read it again for the first time because I loved it. To be honest with you, I think it ended perfectly, even though I hated the ending. But that's like me. If I were the main character, I would have done something different. I also love the start. Like, I loved the start, the ending, and everything in between. I loved it. First of all, I loved it. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it. I loved it. The plotline felt like a big maze. Like, oh, I loved it. Because you got new directions, new questions, answers, dead ends. And you have to take a step back, find new answers to the questions or the riddle. And I loved it. I felt like I were solving the riddles with them, and I loved it. And I also loved it because I made my own theory. It was right at some point, but then it was wrong at another point, and I love that. I love it when I'm wrong. That doesn't make sense. Like, I just love it when I'm wrong, because that, like, I just love the shock when you're like, oh, so that doesn't, oh, okay. I love that. I love being wrong when it comes to books. Because if I'm right, I'm like, oh, yeah, well, I figured it out at the first page. So I'm ready for nothing. But when you're wrong, like, oh, like that feeling, I love that feeling when you figure out you're wrong. Like, because that is good. But yes, it's page turning. Also, I would describe it as a maze, but also as a big rabbit hole. The moment you kind of start, you can't stop yourself from just falling into it deeper and deeper and deeper. Especially about the Hawthorne family. Like, girl, yeah. I feel like it was never ending. It just felt like deeper and deeper, and I loved it. So yeah, that's what I think about the series as a whole. I would just have 2 notes for the second book and the last book. The second one, kind of a little bit slow in the beginning, but the last 70 to 50 pages, it went fast. It was like someone just pushed the speed pedal like all the way down from 0 to 100. I wish you didn't have to kind of get through the first 150 pages or 200 pages before something really started to kick in, or yeah, mystery is getting solved. But I still really enjoyed the book. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. So don't think meaning the book is bad. It wasn't. It was really good. The last book. This one gets darker and much deeper. I love that element. It's not so dark or so off the trail where I would be like, this is a whole entire new book. No. It just gets, it is these books, but like a hint darker. And I personally kind of found the riddles or the mystery in this book a tiny bit better than these ones. Because I love it dark and I love the things a little bit more at stakes. But that also made me kind of hate the climax, because I would kind of say it or describe it as an anti-climax. I was underwhelmed. I was kind of disappointed because I hoped for something more. I love it when the good guy doesn't win, or at least can handle it when the good guy win, but it has to be a fight, you know, like a really good fight where you're like, who is going to win? This one, I knew from the moment that the climax happened that I was like, oh, okay, so this is going to be underwhelming and I'm going to be disappointed. And I were underwhelmed and disappointed. It was really foreseeable. I think that is the word I was looking for. Foreseeable. It definitely could be a word, and it could definitely not be a word. I have to look that up. But yeah. But I'm going to give this series a 5-star anyway. Because as a YA series, and if you're someone who is 15, 16, 17, 18, I don't know, starting to read books or want to dabble into mystery, this series, trust me, is going to be one of your best options to get started. And also because it's going to get you hooked onto reading. If I were 16 or 17 or younger, I would have devoured it. I would have loved it. I would have eaten it up, left no crumbs. I also loved the kind of little love triangle in there. I loved how subtle it was. subtle. And I like the amount of it. The closest you will get to spice in this book is a kiss and the word intercourse. Even though, like, I wouldn't say the word intercourse is very spicy. Also, the reason I didn't really update so much on this book is because I really loved it. It was page turning and I forgot I really was reading at points. And all of a sudden I were done. And I kind of forgot that I were filming. I finally got my hands on The 7 Moons of Maali Almeida. Again, I live in Norway. Books take time to arrive. I'm just happy I have it now, even though it took its sweet, sweet time. So, but I have it. I finally have it and I love the cover. I think I want to have a reading vlog on this because it's the Booker Prize of 2022. And also, I did a Black Friday shopping. It's soon December, or when this video is up, it's probably December. Like, God, it goes so fast. It's almost my birthday soon as well, so yeah, that's kind of scary. Getting older. Yeah, I hate that. But I also bought a lot of winter and Christmas books. Or what I did was write in the word Christmas and December and winter, and just picked the books that came up, which had the word December, Christmas, and winter in the title. Because I don't know jack shit about winter books. If anyone is interested in reading Christmas books for a week, let me know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video, or just like a little reading vlog. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below, and tell me if you have read the books or if you're going to pick it up. Because like, if you don't have read them, I'm going to force you to pick them up, because like these are worth reading, and I mean it wholeheartedly. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.